So today on Gas Works, we're going to be pulling this motor out of this 69 Charger. This motor and transmission has to come out of here. I already got the plate bolted where the carburetor goes. And yeah, we just have to pull the motor and transmission so we can rebuild the whole front end. Because we got new bushings for all the suspension components in the front. And Casey's going to run a different motor. Maybe the same transmission, we have no clue. The rear of the car, we got some stuff done over here. This is where we fixed some of the rot around the rear window. Sharpie bit. That's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Illinois. Nasty. Oh, all the looseness. Look at the paint underneath it there.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Can you see
Oh,
it?
there's like really clean paint under there.
That's amazing.
Means it's not rotten there, huh?
It looks like it's red.
It is a red.
Yeah, it's a lot darker of a shade than that.
This has been sitting out in the sun for 30 years.
30 years.
What is that, like road tar or some crap? That's what it looks like. They drive through a construction site?
They said this thing doesn't do jumps like the Duke boys, and then they parked it.
Something happened.
Like they wrecked the side of the car. They said, man, they made it look easy in the movies. And then they parked it.
Got a little rust out. Best in the business.
Bless you, man. See, that's a thumbnail right there. It's a windy day here today at Gasser Works. And we've done stripped this entire car apart. Dodge decided it would be really great if they just like made lever after lever after lever after lever after lever after another lever
Lots of levers.
to go into the brake booster there.
Just kind of wonder, man, how many methamphetamines Chrysler was using when they built some of this stuff.
Yeah, lots.
Following the German procedure. Oh my god. Okie dokie. Okay. Are you serious right now? Like, why is there no access hole to get that out or anything? You're just on your own. This was under the dash of this car.
Yeah. I mean, there was like the other day when he blew off the top of the heater core box, it smelled like rat urine in here.
You gonna smoke it, Noah?
Yeah, no. It don't look like a working one. I don't think that one would work.
And I get to lay in rat feces.
Yes.
Oh man, over the years you just get a taste for it.
I feel like this is what I enjoy doing. This is what I wake up every morning
Yeah,
to do.
it's like
Yeah, like, it tastes-
that's 1986 rat pee.
I could tell the year, what the rat was round, everything just from the
It
taste.
ate corn.
Yeah, it was in the cornfield.
It was a corn rat. Oh, right. Well, I've gotten that apart, and it's probably be impossible to put back together.
Was there a marble in there?
It looks like one of those little thingies you put in your hair. Well, we wouldn't.
Oh, like
put them in
a,
your hair.
there's a bead from the 70s in there.
19 Look, now you can pull this far enough out to get that off of there.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. It's a cantilever
Yeah.
to give it more leverage.
Yeah, because they didn't make the bore big enough in their master cylinders to do enough to push all this crap to a stop.
Yeah. This
got
big,
it moving.
huge car.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that.
Yep.
Yes.
Have a gander here at this pile we swept up from the bottom of this car.
That's just from the front.
That's just from the front of it. We haven't gone past the firewall really. We still have to do the whole bottom of the car. That's just from taking off the fenders and knocking some loose crap off here. And there's still like, oh no, we got most of it out now.
There's a lot out. I blew it out
There-
last night.
Yeah, there was concrete in here somehow.
There's still concrete in there.
Yeah. Like, there was just so many rocks, chunks.
They were smuggling gravel.
Yeah.
I did fix Right here where the battery box was.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now I gotta fix this guy.
Got that done the other night without the GoPro watching it all. It was rod right here. This is what it did look like.
Pretty crappy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fixing to fix that. We're gonna go ahead and take the rest of these brake lines out of here. And that way we can clean it, and we're gonna fix that. And we're gonna wash this thing real good. Then we can spray her with some Ospo. That's stuck in there. There's one right here as well. Can't lose these.
Hey man, we should probably get the rat's nest out of the floorboard. Should probably get the rat's nest out of the floorboard. We've done started a fire in here. Shit.
Damn, some damn crap. Bullshit. I once knew someone who, when they were 5 and 6 years old, would hide in their playhouse in the yard and sit there and go, stupid, 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 and f it.
The old bucket of water. Now we're wiping, Michael's wiping down the engine bay with a rag covered in acetone. And getting all the little streaks and stuff off. The dirt that's left over from scrubbing on it. Just scrubbed on it, washed on it a bunch. Getting the metal clean so it can be nice and prepped for covering it with some primer or something, that way it doesn't just rust.
Good. It looks better, right?
It looks a lot better in here. So it's storming outside, it's thundering, and Sophie is just...
She's nervous.
She's nervous, visibly shaking from the thunder, hiding under the front of the Charger and staying right by the feet. We got this all patched up here in primer, and that all patched up and primered. Looks like new, but gray.
Door. Fix the door.
Oh yeah, the door. There was a mean wallop in that door that is no longer there. Here it comes!
Here it comes. Here it is.
There it is! Everybody hold on! So the Dodge Charger here, she's torn into chunks, and y'all seen everything we've done to it recently. We put some polishing on it. You can see the light kind of reflecting in the paint a little bit there. And cleaned the whole engine bay up and did some patchwork. This is all polished up really nicely. Not really nicely, but you know, you can see me in there. There's this nice scratch right here. We were working on this the other day. I didn't show any of it, but that's one of the dents we were taking out. There's another right above it right there. This car's had all this done up. However, there's still some welding that has to happen. And then I don't think we showed any of this before, but the hole around the back window, we've done all of that up, and there's also a pan of some sort that goes up under there. You probably won't be able to see it. It's just some sort of pan that goes up under there, but we've got a floor pan or trunk pan that's we put in there. If you go back and look at the first video of this car, you can see how crushed this was. It's not exactly perfect right now, but it's a lot better than it was, because before it was like smashed inwards right here and bashed downwards, and it was rough. The other side, we got some little spots of surface rust here. Hole we had to patch up there, and a couple here. This side has gotten the lower skin on it. Michael made this piece and put it in here. The driver's side still needs that. And then up around here, you can see the line right there. And then there's a bunch of Bondo right here for whatever reason, just a crap ton of Bondo. This car is like 2 different colors. It's gonna be tough to show exactly, but you compare that orange to that, it's 2 different colors. They're both polished up, but like one side of the car is darker than the other. So we're waiting on Casey to bring us enough parts to actually completely rebuild this front end. We got quite a few parts already. So if we look in here, we got shocks, rear and front wheel seals. We got some shoes for the front and the rear. There should be some hardware kits in there to rebuild some of the drums. There's all 4 wheel cylinders in there. No, we got some bushings. We got some parts in as well. Other than that, there's like some front end bushings, like ball joints and stuff. And there's a kit somewhere up here that rebuilds all the gaskets in the heater box, AC core box thing. It's not sitting right here, but there's also a brand new gas tank to put in there and a fuel sending unit. But that's where we're at right now. We've got the whole car torn apart. So in the next video y'all will see on this, we'll get all this cleaned up. We're gonna go underneath the car and clean a lot of the bottom of the car off, finish some of the floor pan work, and we're gonna start laying some undercoating under all of this. And maybe, possibly, if Casey decides to get some paint, maybe if Casey decides to get some orange, then we'll probably spray the engine bay for him and make this all nice, because it's not hard to spray an engine bay. And then he might have somebody else paint the rest of the car. Who knows? I'm sure we could do it, but it's up to Casey what he wants to do on that. So that's why I say maybe we might even paint the engine bay for him if he decides that he wants us to do that and he gets some paint for it, which we can. But we know for sure that we're putting undercoating everywhere where there's supposed to be black, and on all the parts, like the K member that goes up under there, and all the suspension components need to be painted. He also needs to get some new brake lines because these are kind of old. And if you're gonna buy a car for, $20,000 and put a ton of money into it, you probably don't want your brake line to just pop going down the road. So I mean, it's worth the $200 in insurance to just make sure your car is gonna stop. So even though we're going back with all the stock stuff, we definitely, by that point, it's going back with all the stock brake system, drums in the front. Most people say that it's not that bad, but and this thing has like a cantilever system that goes into the push rod, from the brake pedal to the push rod into the booster, so you can have even more brake pressure than just a manual. This car would be so heavy to stop. Anyways, I'm rambling. So that's gonna be it for this Charger on this video. You guys are gonna have to catch us next Sunday. Gas works.